Hey everyone, this is Joya. I am here at my last listing showing today. This is my listing in Bowie, Maryland. It's 3 acres, and I'm going to kind of take you through the whole property and tell you a little bit about it. This is a very unique property. I had to do a lot of research for this property because this is an estate sale as well, which is a probate property, which I mentioned to you about me doing probate. So this is one of my other properties that is an estate sale property that I'm gonna talk to you about. So let's go check it out. This is the entrance to this particular property. Of course, they have it secured so you can't access it, but we're gonna walk up the driveway and get to the top part of the property. Okay. Like I was talking about earlier, this is a 3-acre lot in Bowie, Maryland, which is off of Fletchertown Road. It's very unique, based on the fact that the owner is deceased, so I had to do a lot of research to find out certain things that they didn't know, to be able to make this property marketable for clients, so that either an investor can be able to purchase this property or a regular home buyer. As you can see, it's a nice country setting. That's one of the neighbors who's really nice. And we can go up here, kind of continue to walk and see some of the property, the layout of it. Dealing with raw land. As I mentioned before in some of my other videos about raw land, dealing with trees, dealing with the dirt that goes along with it. Being able to, have vision of what you want when you come out look at properties. And the one thing I recommend when you come look at properties, make sure you're ready. Wear the right shoes, have your bug spray when you come out to properties, because as you know, the weather change, things change, so you got to kind of be aware. And this is a good time to come to this particular property because the grass is not as high as it normally would be in the summer. So as I was saying about this property, like I said, it's 3 acres, and this property has an existing house on here that was built in the 1900s, as you see over there. And by that's kind of like a good thing, because if it didn't have a structure on here, when you're doing new construction, there's something that's called impact fees, where you have to have additional costs to build new homes on regular clear lands. So in a way, this is a good thing that there is an existing house here, as you can see, that you can be able to attach this house to your new house, maybe as part of the garage, or part of a breezeway between the house and the garage, as long as you have part of the existing house. The fees for building will decrease a little in regards to that, because you're still keeping some of the existing structure that's added to your new home, so that kind of works in your favor. So that's like a little tip for anyone that needs to know. If you keep like 50% of your house, of the existing house, and attach it to your new house, it can save you some money with some of your permit costs. But as I was showing you, this is a nice lot in a nice area of Bowie, Maryland, which is in Prince George County. See how nice that is? Very quiet, nice suburb area, country setting. And this location is not too far from 495 and Route 50. For those who are in the DMV area that knows what those areas are. I mean, it's minutes from DC, minutes from Baltimore. I mean, you very close to the city and don't even realize it, that this is a jewel sitting in the middle of Bowie. And a lot of people love Bowie, Maryland. It's a very popular area here in Prince George's County. But this is a great land location, a great place to invest in if you're an investor, a great place to be able to build your own home, have all the privacy you want, and be able to have that country style living. So this is some of the things that, I talk about, and how to find these unique actual, how to find the actual unique properties like this. You know, I look for certain properties like this to try to figure out how you can make this property work. And by me doing the research, I had to go back almost, whew, almost 100 years, maybe further back, to kind of find out the history of the property, the original owner of the property, and how it transitioned from one owner to another. Had to find out about the access for the property, because this property is a flag lot, so it doesn't sit directly on the street. It sits back in the woods, so that's considered a flag lot. So I had to kind of find out about that, the accessibility to the land. I had to figure out if it has public water sewer or if it had existing well and septic. The good thing about it is they abandoned the well and septic. There is water and sewer here that was done back in the 80s. So there's a new subdivision on the other side of these woods that they actually put in the subdivision for well and septic. So it runs through, it's an easement through the property on the far left side of the property, and that supports the new construction on the other side. But a good thing about it, it gives this property access to sewer as well as water when it didn't exist in the 80s. So I just want to kind of just, like I said, show you this and kind of tell you all about a little bit about land. And if you are curious about land or you have questions, a lot of people always call me. I create my Land Queen book because I taught a class about land, and this book helped people out a lot. Especially some of my students, helped them out a lot with the information I taught in the class. But the ebook is there for you to be able to access, use as a guideline or roadmap to help you figure out what kind of land that you want to do. If you're an investor, what kind of land you want to do. If you are a home buyer that wants to build your own home, and help you find the right land to do what it is that you want to do. So if that's something you're interested in, please check out my link in the bio, and you can be able to get you a copy of Land Queen, my Land Queen book that gives you a lot of good helpful tips, advice, guidance, direction, and what you need. So until next time, this is Joya. Have a great day.